I think it's not what you think it's going to be.
Yeah, surprising. Don't underestimate Game of Thrones' capacity to still surprise you and pull the rug from underneath you.
Yeah, the rope from underneath me. And the show did end with one more controversy that had nothing to do with the plot. Take a look at what some eagle-eyed fans spotted in one of the scenes. A water bottle left behind after that coffee cup just a few episodes back.
That's looking a little too close.
Yeah, I know that. I had 1 year and a half to get it right. But it may not be over. That's right.
I never watched Game of Thrones, and I didn't watch the thing last. I mean, maybe I'll get it on Blu-ray, but I doubt it. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to come on here is because of hold on.
Which is a good thing because we were all depressed.
I got up this morning, do what I'm supposed to do, wash my little face and moisturize and everything. And, you know, okay, so meanwhile, Kitten is still in the room. Okay, so anyway, I made my little raggedy coffee. Straighten up. Looked outside. It done rained on my lawn furniture. I did pretty good. So I'm watching the TV, and guess what comes on? First of all, white light around me, white light around my destiny, white light around this video. Okay. So I got a couple of things to do. I gotta get me a new phone, and I gotta get me some software for editing videos. Okay, so but that starts at 10 and it's 7:47, so I got plenty of time. Okay, so number one, a black person given the opportunity to report good black people news. So that's one of my prayer things. Then it comes on with Robert F. Smith. And he's doing the commencement speech at Morehouse. And it's a class of 400 for 2019. And he said, these are my kids. And he pays off their student loans. And I was shocked. Then I was curious. Okay. So I got on my little phone. Let me get some tissue. Hold on. So, y'all gonna have to forgive me, okay? God has put some things in my heart, and He promises me that I'm gonna see these things, and I sure do want to. And the way that I know that it's God is From everything that I've seen with humans, no human can do it. Only God can. And he says, I'm going to see his power. And so, this is a part of it today. Okay? So, let me get back on point. So, I get on my little Google, which is not easy. Let me just tell you that. It's not easy because this phone is fried. It's fried. I got to get a new phone too this morning. Okay, so if I can find the article now. Okay, let me get back to Google. Google. I go through Google Chrome. Now, I have my phone set up where it just gives me things that it thinks that I'll be interested in. And of course, Mr. Smith was right in my Google. He wasn't the first story. I'll give you an example. I'll just read what's on here, okay? So if you have an Android phone, it will just automatically bring up things that excuse me, y'all, that you'll be interested in. So, see, that's mine. I can't see it that good. So anyway, the first thing is about Texas, right? House saves Texas from Senate Bill 9, which would have made it harder to vote and threatened registration mistakes with jail time. And pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Why light around me? Why light around this video? Why light around my destiny? Three great reasons to take Social Security benefits at 62. Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, William, and Kate just shared some new family photos, and oh my God. Oh, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Harry and Meghan share behind-the-scenes royal wedding photos for their first anniversary. Upbringing. Should I tell my daughters about my long-ago abortion? No. TMI, honey, baby. No. Okay. That's on slate.com. Oh, Lord. And then Robert F. Smith. Okay. Who is Robert F. Smith? The man paying off Morehouse graduates' loans. See. Okay. First of all, he doesn't look like he's from this era. He looks like he's from the Roosevelt years or, prior to Woodrow Wilson. So I click on the story. I just played the blood of Jesus. I played the blood of Jesus. I played the blood of Jesus. Trust and know that everything that's happening is the way it's supposed to be happening. All of this is happening for a reason. I've been waiting a long time. I've been waiting a long, 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 long time. I don't have no power to do none of these things. I'm not supposed to do it. I'm just supposed to see it. And it's such an honor. Because I didn't see some ugly things in my life. But I get to see something wonderful. And it's an honor to be able to see it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to thank you, Lord. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to edit this out. I'm going to edit that part out. Okay. Okay. Vlog on Robert F. Smith. Take 3. Okay, so this is an article on Robert F. Smith. It's in the New York Times. Who is Robert F. Smith, the man paying off Morehouse graduates' loans? I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Let's make it louder. Okay. Now, I've already read most of this article, which is what made me want to come and do this vlog. Okay. So bear with me. I'm going to read it, but as different thoughts come to me, I'll stop and, give a little commentary as I go. So this is from the New York Times, verbatim. Robert F. Smith is the richest black man in America, who until just a few years ago was practically unknown. This picture of him is by Chester Higgins Jr., the New York Times. Okay. This article is written by David Gelles, Gelles. If you want to, find out if he has a blog or whatever and follow him, that would be good. And then Chester Higgins Jr., if you want to find, maybe he has a Pinterest account or something like that where you can see more of his portfolio. So, okay. May 19, 2019. Which I believe that was yesterday. I'm not sure. What's today? Yeah, yesterday. Okay, so Robert F. Smith was giving the commencement address to the graduating class of Morehouse College when he made a surprise announcement. he would be paying off the student loans of the roughly 400 graduates. Woo! 400. God bless him. Okay, so let me see. It says show full article. Okay. Okay. It was just the latest substantial gesture from Mr. Smith, the richest black man in America, who until just a few years ago was practically unknown. I never heard of him. Okay, so okay, here's what you need to know about him. Mr. Smith has amassed a fortune that this is a phone. I'm going to replace his phone this morning. Go down. Okay. Mr. Smith has amassed a fortune that Forbes estimates to be worth $5 billion by founding Vista Equity Partners, a private equity firm that focuses on buying and selling software firms. Okay, so that's the first bullet point. So I'm reading that, so I'm like, oops. Amazing. Vista is the name Vista means something to me because anyway, I saw that and I kept going. Okay, so let's keep going. Vista has about 46 billion in assets under management, according to Forbes. The company is privately held and does not publicly report its results. Private, but it is believed to be one of the best performing firms in the country with annualized returns of more than 20% since its founding. Vista has unconventional hiring practices. Rather than seek out people with Ivy League degrees or recruit top talent from Silicon Valley, Mr. Smith looks for skilled engineers and managers from other professions who may thrive inside his companies. As part of its hiring efforts, Vista uses a personality test first developed by IBM that gauges technical and social skills as well as a candidate's interest in the arts and humanities. Mr. Smith grew up in a mostly black. Now, okay, so I love that. You know, I love that. As a matter of fact, that's the way that my resume is set up. Anyway, Mr. Smith grew up in a mostly black middle-class neighborhood in Denver. Both of his parents had PhDs in education, and he was ambitious from an early age. He applied to an internship at Bell Labs in high school, but was told he was too young. Mr. Smith called every Monday for 5 months and finally got the position. Mr. Smith's announcement came as a surprise to even Morehouse administrators. Okay. He went to college at Cornell, studying chemical engineering, then took a job at Kraft General Foods. He got a master's degree in business administration from Columbia, then worked at Goldman Sachs in San Francisco. advising companies including Apple, Hewlett Packard, and Microsoft. Mr. Smith has a passion for music. In 2016, he was named chairman of the board of Carnegie Hall, the nation's most prestigious concert stage. He bought and restored a storied resort, Lincoln Hills, outside Denver. That's where he's from, Denver. Okay. I'm trying to, my phone, just bear with me. Okay, Lincoln Hills, outside Denver, where black jazz musicians like Duke Ellington once played, and he has founded programs to support. This is what I don't know who this is. Let's see who this is, y'all. Good morning.
We offer affordable health insurance from A-plus-rated insurers at prices you and your family can afford.
Okay, so
Ringtone volume set to 10%. Two numbers identified, Preston David and one other. Tap for details.
no, thank you. Okay, this is what I think about this man. Clearly, God is in his life. He has surpassed Oprah Winfrey. And I'm going to tell you why. He has bypassed Oprah Winfrey. This is what I want to say to you. So many people think that the way to be successful is to break rules, is to do bad things, drugs, liquor, that you got to do these things. Say you're supposed to the devil. You don't have to do none of that.
Screen on.
Okay, so he restored Lincoln Hills outside Denver, where black jazz musicians like Duke Ellington once played, and he has founded programs to support music education and minority entrepreneurship in Austin, Texas, where he lives, and Chicago, where Vista has an office.
Progress bar. Back button. Present free FGCL.
Okay. He has a flamboyant side. Okay. He favors three-piece suits, owns one of Elton John's old pianos, and hired John Legend and Seal and a youth orchestra to perform at his wedding on the Amalfi Coast. He named two of his sons, Hendrix and Legend, after Jimi Hendrix and Mr. Legend. He is married to Hope something, an actress and former Playboy model. And that's when I just fell out. I was just like, and he married a white girl. But then I chastised myself and I said, you fall in love with whoever is in your vicinity. And at least he did get married. He did have children, which is more than Oprah Winfrey did. All those years was stagnant. And she never married him and she never gave him any children. This man did get married, and have children. So I'm going to leave it right there. Okay, she's a Playboy model, but ugh. Okay, so though he shunned the spotlight for many years, he has recently embraced a more public role, speaking at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, and making major charitable contributions. Cornell renamed its School of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering after Mr. Smith, and he has made major gifts If I can just um, to the National Museum of African American History and Culture and other cultural institutions. In January, Mr. Smith donated $1.5 million to Morehouse to fund student scholarships and a new park on campus. I think that this is good. Um, let's see what else they talking about on here. That's my commentary. I think it's good.
You are our Monday motivation. Yes. And tomorrow, racing legend Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to be here live. Look forward to that. But we're looking forward to a little pop news right now. So it's endgame for Scarlett Johansson. The event is the market. Congratulations. She is now engaged.
Colin Jost.
The couple's been dating for 2 years. Most recently, they were seen together on the Avengers Endgame red carpet in Los Angeles. This is her third marriage and the first for Colin. No word yet on when they will tie the knot, but we wish them the very best. News Monday, and here we go again. Oprah Winfrey putting her money where her mouth is once again. After seeing the news report on the West Side High School in Newark, New Jersey, and the steps the principal there was taking to keep kids off the street, Winfrey asked if she could visit the school. And then she surprised the assembly with a donation of $500,000. She said it was to ensure that his initiatives continue. The school has a program that's called Lights On. It keeps the school open from 6 to 11 p.m. on Friday nights during the school year, and also 3 nights a week during the summer, giving kids a place to work out, to dance, to play board games. They give free meals to the kids. They also have installed washing machines after the principal heard some students were being bullied for having dirty clothes. Wow. Yeah, so Oprah posted this after making her donation. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yes, you did, Oprah. On top of the $500,000 for the program, she gave each student a $50 gift card for groceries.
That ain't nothing. Oprah sucks. You heard me?
Kardashian West has taken to Instagram to introduce the world to her fourth child, a little boy that she and Kanye have named Solomon. The little cutie was born via surrogate on May 9th. The couple wanted to meet him, get to know him before naming him. Sam joins the other 3 children, North, Saint, and Chicago. Congratulations to them. Come on, give it up. Exactly. And finally, Rita Moreno just entered one of the world's most elite fraternities in show business. The 87-year-old actress has just been honored with a Peabody Career Achievement Award, elevating her to PGOT status. Moreno's already earned
It is 8:14 and I'm gonna start getting ready to get out of here to go do what I need to do. I want to call my job just to check in.
Congratulations to Rita.
To go along to our GMA cover story, a new twist in the YouTube feud capturing millions of kids' attention between beauty influencers James Charles and Tati Westbrook. Now they're both signaling that they're ready to turn the page. That would be wonderful. Amy, you're back with this.
You know, I was just here with Game of Thrones, right? But I gotta tell you, this war of influencers has been vicious, even in the videos that are supposed to be apologetic. But now it does appear they may be calling a truce. It's the he said, she said feud that reached a boiling point on YouTube between 2 enormously popular makeup gurus, James Charles and Tati Westbrook. Charles, with a reported net worth of $12 million, millions of teen and tween subscribers watching his every video, roaring crowds screaming his name, the first male ambassador for CoverGirl. Westbrook, a fellow beauty blogger who was also his mentor.
I think that you're in a lot of trouble and you need to stop behaving this way.
She did exactly what she told me someone else may, which was tell my story with no details, no facts, and no proof, and twist it around, and now serious allegations have surfaced that could permanently damage my career.
And this morning it may be over after 19-year-old Charles spoke out over the weekend, defending himself in an emotional 41-minute-long video titled No More Lies.
My head and brain, for a hot minute, went to a place so dark that I didn't think that I was going to come back from.
The video coming on the heels of Westbrook's own,
I'm crushed because this person was family to me.
where she accused Charles of betraying her after he promoted a rival beauty vitamin, as well as alleging he sexually harassed straight men, something Charles denies.
I have never, and will never, use my fame, money, or power to manipulate or get any sexual action from a guy. It is not me.
Beauty bloggers have a major Gen Z audience. Gen Z likes to feel emotionally and morally connected to the brands that they buy.
The fallout from Westbrook's initial video was swift. Charles's YouTube subscribers plummeting in real time as fans, who are mostly tweens, chose sides. In all, Charles losing over 3 million subscribers, while Westbrook gained over 4.5 million.
Joining in on bandwagon hate and cancel culture is incredibly toxic.
James lost so many subscribers in just one day. It really is telling that people are very hungry for the content that YouTubers are making, and they are very willing to believe everything that they say and act accordingly.
But after an initial apology from Charles last week, Westbrook trying on a new forgiving shape.
Yes, I'm hurting, but so is James, and so is our community. I don't think his career is over. I don't think he's canceled.
And now, from mentor to mentee, setting their differences aside, Tani posting this on Twitter with a broken heart emoji just hours ago. I felt the need to publicly break up with James with a warning call loud enough for him to hear. The toxicity and chaos that ensued over the last 10 days was absolutely not my goal. Now, both James Charles and Tati Westbrook say they are taking a break from recording new videos for their respective channels, and it appears that Tati has now deleted the video that started all of this. I have Gen Zers at home, and they were definitely glued to this latest episode.
Gen Zers are passionate.
Yes, they are.
All right, Amy, thank you. Ginger?
And how about we do a little moment that has to do with weather, shall we? So this one comes to us from Duluth, Minnesota, and Lisa has something to say to me.
Okay, Ginger. This is Duluth, Minnesota. This is May 19th. This is just not cool. Make it stop.
Make it stop. I wish I could, Lisa. I'm so sorry. Quite a bit of cold air up there. How about we do this? How about we get a check a little closer to home and some beautiful Mamadas clouds in Pennsylvania to lead you with?
And good morning to you. It is a Monday morning, and we're going for mostly cloudy skies, and those temperatures right now are in the mid-50s. We're still tracking some scattered showers out there, and the majority of that scattered rain is across areas of the eastern strait. We're going to continue to look at some scattered wet weather through the day today, and as we forecast throughout much of the afternoon, we're looking at daytime highs that will continue to climb as well. We're going to start things off with those temps in the mid-50s, upper 50s by noon. We're going for 60 degrees amid some scattered rain at 5.
I'm here right now with the new American Idol, Lane Hardy, fresh off his huge victory last night after a nationwide search and weeks of amazing competition. It all came down to this final nerve-wracking moment. Take a look. American Idol is Lane Hardy! All night to join us here at Times Square. Thank you for being here, Lane.
Hey, AV, this is ColethaAlbert. I'm a new CCA there. And I called and spoke to James last Thursday about doing my shadow day. And he said either Friday or Saturday, and he would call me back, but he never called me back. So I wanted to follow up this morning. No. Tomorrow I have my defensive driving. So, but I can show up on Wednesday. That's why I wanted to call you guys, because I know they're gonna say, "Did you do your shadow day?" And I'll be like, Okay, you got it. Wednesday at what time? 7 a.m. Got it. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, 288. Okay. So boom, I'm scheduled. So today, oh, I'm gonna add that to my calendar. Oh. Mm. Mm, mm, mm.
If you or someone you love has been injured, don't wait until it's too late, and don't talk to the insurance company until speaking with a lawyer. So call or text today for a free consultation at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit our website, justiceforyou.com. That's 1-800-JUSTICE, Justice for You. This is Will preparing for takeoff. And this is a little reminder from his wife. This is Will finally depositing that expense.
There we go.
Oh, and this is Will paying his brother-in-law back with Zell for their annual camping trip.
There we go.
This is your right here, right now.
Oh.
This is Wells Fargo. Virtual racing is back at
Woo.
Morehouse Casino.
Okay, this is.
Select machines Thursdays in May at 4, 6, and 8 p.m. Watch for your chance to pick a horse and cheer it on as it races against other guests casino-wide. Play, and you could win free play instantly. First race at 4 p.m. is free. Play with your Players Club card to earn additional races. It's all about you at Morehouse Casino, the biggest and best in the Northwest.
Okay, Google. Hey, Google.
ABC's Happy Boudreaux has an exclusive sneak peek. A first group date like no other.
Your Speedos when you walk.
Former Miss Alabama Hannah bringing her inner pageant queen out, making the men compete for her attention. Only one suitor will be crowned Mr. Right.
Calendar.
The Mr. Right pageant.
And GMA is there for it all.
I want them to step it up and be bold. This is probably not their element. Really? And I'm totally okay with that, but I want to see them have fun today and bring it.
Helping her judge the men?
I want to see what they can do, darling. Do it.
3 beauty queens who happen to know a thing or two about owning the spotlight. What do the men need to do to win?
Ultimately, you have to stand out.
Hannah was a very secure guy with a very strong walk, amongst other things.
And these men won't disappoint.
These are my first time tap shoes. But I might have a different talent inside.
So right now, I'm about to let Hannah know that I have a sweet side as well as a funny side.
But in the end, it's up to Hannah to decide what will make a Mr. Right.
Mr. Right is going to be someone who takes charge today, someone who brings a lot of personality and just owns whatever they do, good or bad.
And now for an exclusive clip.
I am ready to see these guys strut their stuff.
The guys seemed willing to do just about anything to get Hannah's attention, and of course, she was loving it. Lara, so were you. Thank you, Abby. It looks great. Don't miss The Bachelorette tonight, 8 Eastern, right here on ABC. GMA will be right back.
Hey, I'm Paul Tosh. No accidents on the freeway every day. Hey, but they're a lot different here at ground level. If you've been in an accident, there are several things you absolutely need to know. And they're all in this book, The 10 Biggest Mistakes That Can Wreck Your Washington Accident Case. Every accident victim should read this book. The information is priceless, and it's free. Level the playing field between you and the insurance companies. Visit WashingtonAccidentBook.com or call to get your copy.
Can you hear that magical sound? It's the sound of big savings. Buy a hot spring spa from Olympic Hot Tub. Get a free Bluetooth music system worth $1,500. Olympics Magic of Music event. Details at OlympicHotTub.com. Insulation Northwest is Washington's most knowledgeable and respected insulation company. From new construction to existing homes, Insulation Northwest has the knowledge and expertise to get the job done right. Plus, next day service is guaranteed, and most jobs completed in 1 day. Call now and schedule a free energy inspection. A $99 value free. It only takes about an hour and can save you thousands.
I'm Alan Dobbins, founder of Insulation Northwest.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference. And to keep your cool this summer? It takes Bryant.
Bryant. Whatever it takes. It takes a knowledgeable dealer to
What the?
family company. Call Pierce Heating and Air Conditioning at 425-868-6320 to find out how you can earn a Bryant Flex rebate up to $1,530 on a qualifying Bryant system. Pierce Heating, your Eastside heating and AC experts.
Excessive underarm sweating holding you back? Tukwila is the first and only once-daily prescription cloth towelette approved to treat excessive underarm sweating, also known as axillary.
Okay, so she said Wednesday at 7.
Do not use Tukwila if you have certain medical conditions. Tukwila may cause new or worsening urinary retention, problems with control of your body temperature, and blurred vision. The most common side effect reported was dry mouth. Call your healthcare provider if you experience side effects.
Imagine how life can unfold. Ask a dermatologist how you may reduce excessive underarm sweating with Tukwila. Good Morning America is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Wonderful way to start the week. Have a great day, everybody.
More Americans choose ABC News, America's number.
We're recreating
All in the Family and the Jeffersons.
and we're doing it live.
Live in front of a studio audience. Wednesday on ABC.
Not DVR. In front, you get it. Good morning, it's 8:56. I'm Kelly Koopmans. Right now, investigators are on the scene of a deadly police shooting in Auburn. When officers got there, they found a man in the parking lot at the scene of the Palmero Apartments on 71st Street Southeast. Police tell us that man got into some kind of a fight with officers. They say he was armed with a knife, refused commands to drop it, and was shot. The man's name has not been released. This morning, some Seattle City Council members will get an update on the arena renovation project. They will hear from CEO of NHL Seattle, Todd Lewicki, along with other presenters on how the work is going and if it is on schedule. The goal is to have the renovation work done and the arena ready by early summer of 2021. Let's go look at our roads in Paris.
Kelly, it's gray and wet in some places, and at least we're not seeing any big delays as you're traveling through Federal Way, but of course, those soggy conditions slowing some people down. For instance, we're still keeping a close eye up in the Everett area, where one lane is blocked by an accident on Rucker Avenue southbound between 42nd and 43rd Streets. And if you have plans to head out of Snohomish County into downtown, the central portion of King County, we are really still seeing the struggle across Lake Washington, as well as both directions of I-5, even Highway 99 along Aurora southbound is also seeing some of those delays. And if you have plans to leave Renton, you give yourself plenty of time heading up to Kennedale Hill. We're still seeing backups along that stretch. And then if you're heading through Tacoma, your commute time to Seattle still over an hour.
Almost 9 o'clock, and we're still dealing with some of those scattered showers. Evident of that on those cameras that Paris just showed us. We do want to zoom in just a bit closer now towards Federal Way. So basically those 5 curves up through Federal Way, eventually on into Renton and Seattle, all seeing that rain as is backshot in Bainbridge Island and crossing over the Kitsap Peninsula. So we're mostly cloudy right now. We're seeing those temperatures in the mid-50s, climbing to the upper 50s to about 62 today, mid-60s on Tuesday. Sunnier, warmer conditions coming back at us Wednesday and Thursday.
Double tap to activate.
Molly Shannon, weekdays at 11. Como News.
Showing keyboard. Hide keyboard.
Now available live.
Video editing software.
TV across devices. No PlayStation console required. Run with us on the John Deere 1 Series tractor. Because changing your attachments, whether it's for this job,
Video editing software.
or even this job, should be as easy as changing your plans. Nothing runs like a Deere. Visit your Washington John Deere dealer to check out the 1 Series. The best SUV brand now brings you the best deals. Honda's Memorial Day sales event is on. Save thousands on every Honda SUV, like the action-packed new HR that's loaded with the latest technology and better MPG than Kona. Now for just $199 a month. And right now, active and retired military receive a special offer. Have the best summer in the best SUV brand. See the West Washington Honda dealer today.
Mark your calendar and save the date because Muckleshoot Bingo is celebrating our 34th anniversary on Saturday, June 1st. $40 pre-sale tickets include 34 regular games, each game $1,034, and a free dinner. There will be 5 must-go jackpots, including a $10,000 must-go super jackpot. And one lucky winner can ride home on a Harley. Don't miss our 34th anniversary celebration on Saturday, June 1st at Muckleshoot Bingo, the destination for machine guns.
Why should you call Pacific Heating and Cooling for your furnace tune-up? A furnace tune-up includes the cleaning and inspection of your furnace burner and heat exchanger. In addition to ensuring safe operation, this will keep your furnace running efficiently all winter. Call Pacific Heating and Cooling to schedule your tune-up today.
Live, coming up next on Como 4.